Hi everyone, and welcome to my top 5 Blackout tips for beginners. It's the Gibbon Gaming here, and I'm not going to waste any more time, just going to get right back into this thing. And first of all, going to start with my first top tip for you beginners in Blackout is use a headset.
Yeah, those guys. Oh,
I can't stress this enough, a headset is the most important thing to play this game. It lets you hear enemies, lets you hear everything that's going on, whether it's equipment that's being used, enemies that are walking around, your teammates when they're talking to you. Prime example, running through this building here, hear somebody running on the grass outside randomly, it gets me a really easy kill just to finish that guy off.
Where is he?
Okay, it's the most important thing is to use a headset in Blackout. I use Turtle Beach ones. Make sure you get a decent pair, especially if you're going to be playing this game for a few hours. Something comfortable that sits on your head. As you can see in this gameplay here, playing with Dirt Diver, it's a duo game. I think we ended up getting 4 kills in this clip here. And that's solely down to the communication that we have about enemies. I think there's a quad bike that comes over this bridge in a second. He tells me that his mesh mines have gone off because I don't hear anything. And of course it enables us to get 2 easy kills coming up here. I'll let you watch this gameplay so you can hear the comms between me and Dirt Diver. And you can see just how important wearing a headset is.
Downed him.
Yeah, I killed.
He's dead as well. Oh, I'm going to go for the other one. Yeah, he's dead, he's dead.
Better hurry up, John.
Where did he die? Oh, there he is. Where's his bag? Oh, where did he die?
This guy's got. Oh my god, this guy's.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Man, guys, this guy's bad.
This guy's got traumas all over the place.
This guy's got level 2 armor, this guy's got.
Yeah, I've got level 2.
And a lot of health. And a lot of ammo.
Supply drop inbound.
So very quickly, just as soon as finish looting this bag, just about now, obviously run away, and the use of a headset comes into full effect in the next 5, 6, 7 seconds. And freeze just about here.
You're joking.
There's a guy nearby.
That's unreal. Where? It's me.
No, there's a guy near me.
Oh yeah, I can see him, I can see him. Hold on. 2 guys, there's 2. Another one lower than him.
Down one.
Which one did you down? The one that I was shooting at?
Just from using a headset enables us to get these 2 kills here. A little bit lucky this guy, I thought the roof was a little bit bigger than actually what it was.
Well, I'm gonna check what's in this box.
Anyway, second tip for you guys, for you beginners on Blackout, is when you're landing, go and get a gun. You know, I know that sounds stupid, but people tend to loot until they find a gun. Make it the other way around. Get a gun first and then loot afterwards. This gameplay here, this start of this gameplay is a prime example of why you should do this. I go to land, I get a gun straight away, and the guy comes for me within like the first 5 seconds. He's obviously heard me land, saw me land, got a gun, hope he'd catch me by surprise. You know, get in the building, get a weapon first. You can always loot afterwards. And as you can see here, when I get this gun, he comes immediately, enables us to get these 2 kills solely because I've got this gun. I think his teammate actually comes for him without a weapon, which is another reason why you should be able to get a gun, at least he'd be able to defend his teammate. But because he hasn't got one, he concentrates on getting his teammate up. I hear that. Come out here, enables me to get 2 quick, easy kills, and then we've got the buildings to ourselves to loot, you know, for that. So my second top tip: when you land, you know, just get a weapon. Doesn't matter, whatever weapon, it's just something that will shoot and kill an enemy. My third top tip for you guys is to be disciplined in your engagements and plan ahead. We know where the guys are in this gameplay, okay? You can see in the top left that the circle's gone really small now. We heard them, we can see the barricades underneath the buildings. We know they're in there at the bottom, but instead of rushing in and trying to finish them, we actually keep our position. We talk about where we're going to be. You see Dirt Diver going on that roof there.
Yeah, it's in the doorway.
Thomas Stocks is on my left on the mountain there. And we talk about what equipment we have, what perks we have, what we're going to do. You know, I'm talking about using my Outlander and my consumer to stay in the circle, which is a couple of perks that enable you to use health faster, use equipment faster, but also you can stay in the blue, which harms you a lot at the end of the game. But if I can heal, okay, I can catch someone by surprise. And that's what we do here. We talk about what we're going to do, how we're going to finish off this team. I think we leave one guy left. I think the actual gameplay between us, isn't great. We get a little bit lucky in the circle at the end that I'm able to pop this guy right at the end to secure the win. I'll let you watch this because it's quite good to see, our body position, where we are on the map. So have a little listen in, see what you think.
Down. I'm down, but I hit him with a grenade. He's got me, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm down.
He's got consumer. There's one guy left.
Squad mates are down. It's all on you.
Just one. And I won.
There he is. Might be able to shoot him.
As I said, get a little bit lucky at the end there just to get that win. But the plans were in place before that. Tip number 4, something I find is really important and people don't do enough, is use your equipment. Equipment's there to be used, so many people gather equipment and then it just gets robbed by somebody else when you get killed. If you've got the equipment, use it. As you can see, we've used the sensor dart here, which enables us to see some enemies here, but it also enables us to see the guy that comes up behind us eventually. We've got a trophy system out, okay, so when they lob the grenades, I think they lob a grenade just around here, okay, the trophy system gets rid of that. We see the red dot coming up behind us, again lobs a grenade, the trophy system gets it, so we're able to finish this guy off as well. There's still one more guy left because we've only downed the guy on the left hand side, so use your grenades, don't keep all of your grenades, use them in engagements that are a little bit tight. It enables us to creep on this guy when he tries to get his down teammate, and we finish him off. Get really lucky there with some hip fire just as he uses a concussion grenade on me again, but it enables us to win that. So tip number 4, make sure you use your equipment. And finally, my last tip for you guys, for your beginners at Call of Duty Blackout, is to use your cover. Okay, you're most likely going to die when you're moving. Blackout makes you move. It's a game that makes you move, makes you stay on the move, and that's when you mostly die because you're running through the grass. People can hear you. You're out in the open, and there are some good players out there. So the least you can do is use that blue circle as cover. Okay, no one's going to be standing in that blue circle, or at least very rarely, unless they've got Outlander on, or maybe they're coming in a little bit too late. But especially this late in the game, standing in the blue takes so much health off that people won't come from that side. So as you can see here, we're moving along the side. It enables us to actually pretty much be covered on half the map. So we only have to look on our left-hand side and straight ahead. Because, we're working together, Dirt Dove's obviously keeping an eye on the left-hand side, make sure no one's coming from there. And we use the sensor dart at the end so we can see this guy here. You're going to have to use trees, you're going to have to use rocks, things like that to cover, but especially towards the end of the game, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We managed to finish off that guy there. You can see there's only actually now another 2 guys left to take care of. I think there were 2 singles, so we end up easily winning this game. But make sure you use your cover. Try and limit your movement as much as possible if you can, and if the circle doesn't force you to do so. But if you do have to move, try and stay on the outside. Don't get caught out of the open in the middle of the map.
Where are they? In one of these buildings, I reckon. Oh my god.
Anyway, gonna leave it there, guys. They are my top 5 Blackout tips for you beginners to get your first win, get another win, or at least finish higher than you already have been. Follow those tips and I'm pretty sure you're going to be absolutely fine. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to follow me more, at The Giving Gaming on Facebook for more videos, more tips for Call of Duty Blackout. It's my first video, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be more to come. So follow me for more information. Hope this helps, and anyway, happy gaming.
Yeah, we'll get behind these rocks. Yeah, left hand side, south. Down one.
Dead. Clean them up.
This is like guy's gone back in the building. He's gone back into the building. You stay watching that side. I'll stop this left side.
There he is. He's on the right. He's in the blue.
He's dead. Right. Let's bail this way. Stay here, I reckon. For now.
I've got nothing though.
Further collapse expected. Travel to indicated safe zone.
Guys on our left.
This guy's on our left.
There's another one on the right.
Should
Behind
bounce
the
to
rock.
the right.
East 87. East 87 there's a guy. Stay low because he'll see you.
Yeah. Playing around here.
I've got nothing now but other than 2 EMPs. You watch us come forth again. Consistent.
Guys, this building.
We need to go because we ain't got no cover here. There's another building there. I'm going to this building.
Right, yeah.
There's guys in this building as well. There's guys in this building as well. I think.
Ah. Dead. He's on his own.
See if he's got
Team
anything.
behind us and a team in front. Get a trophy at least.
Get that in the building. Do you have anything like a sensor or anything?
No.
Grenades or anything like that?
Nope. There's going to be a team coming from us from the south. I was shooting at before.
Oh, there's 762 ammo. Oh, how many's left? There's 3. So there's a team of 2 and a team of 1 potentially, or 3 teams of 1. A sense start.
Can hear someone.
I downed him. I downed him, so he's on his own. He's dead. Right, it's 2 teams of 1.
Ah! It starts from the left.
Are you getting shot?
From the left. There's a guy on our left and a guy on our right.
Have you got Outlander or anything?
It's grappled.
Killed him, just 1 guy left.
He is south east on the hill. He's coming down.
I'll go on the right.
Just flash me.
Is he? Where is he? Where the fuck is he?
He's south. Beyond these 2 pylons.
You stay right, I'll go left.